Thank you, Melissa. Wow, can I feel my heart beating in my chest? I'm honored to be part of such an amazing collective. This is the arc that I seemed to arrive on 2 months ago. So thank you all for believing in what the FM Wellness Collective is doing and for showing up for the collective and for yourself. I'm also grateful to rise in practice with 136 of you this morning. Normally it is my dog and my coffee and my quiet space. So this is an honor. This time today is for you to connect with your most present self, to practice tuning in. If it feels well for you now, I invite you to close your eyes. Allow your body to soften. Feel the support below you and know that you are held. You are exactly where you need to be. This morning, I invite you to breathe. Gentle and steady inhales and gentle and steady exhales. Sending your breath to the places that need more space. With each inhale, expand. And with each exhale, allow love to meet you exactly where you are. There is nothing that you need to do. Bring your awareness to your present self. Notice your presence. You are enough. You are whole. You are supported. You are held. Everything you need is within you. Breathe. You know what you need. Practice trusting. Breathe into your heart space. For here is where love resides. You are this love. And together, we will go towards. Taking a gentle inhale and a gentle exhale. Allow your eyes to open. Bring gentle movement back into your body. The art of practicing. To practice is a choice to go towards all you do in your life with love. Love holds all things. So if you have a word that you carry with you, then fill in the blank to go towards all you do in your life with authenticity, with strength, with faith. To practice, a choice to go towards all you do in your life with love. This love carries space. That is what we're all looking for. That is why we're all here. This love carries space. And within this space is everything that you most need. Inspiration, healing, and guidance, to name a few. Today we're going to go into the space within ourselves. Repeat after me. I have a daily practice.
I have a daily practice.
All right, I can hear you in the back. Here we go. I have a daily practice.
I have a daily practice.
If you know me 3 times is always better. I have a daily practice.
I have a daily practice.
I could probably drop the mic and we could be done, right? Okay, open up your journal that's in front of you. You've got these fabulous pens. Take a look at the name on that pen, and that is the wonderful Callie in the back. Callie, raise your hand. Thank you for these wonderful pens. Go ahead and open up your journals. And in your journals in the front, you're going to have a guide. That's what we're going to be going through today because we're going to be practicing together. So, turn the page in your journal because we're going to practice using this journal today. Repeat after me. I forgive and release journaling.
I forgive and release
I
journaling.
forgive and release my handwriting.
I forgive and release my handwriting.
And some of you right now may think I'm reading your mind, but I forgive and release all the blank journals I have at home. And then let's finish it with that I'm afraid I'm going to ruin. Okay, on a blank page, I want you to write the affirmation, big, small, you do you today, I have a daily practice. So write that on the page, anywhere you would like. All right, we cultivate by declaring that we have a daily practice. So yes, you just stated you had one because I told you to repeat after me. But the truth is now you've already started. There's nothing that you need to do to have a practice. You don't need to read your affirmations and meet your yoga mat and on a cushion wearing white while you're green juicing. You don't have to do any of that to have a practice. Because to practice means to go towards all you do in your life with love. So, because we're all in this room together, we've all wiggled, we've all wobbled, we've all fallen off the horse or lost the wagon when it comes to some of those like personal growth and self-care things, and depending on what the voice in your mind says, you might be hard on yourself, right? It kind of takes you down. I want you to hear my low, deep, loud voice and the soft voice of your own when you wiggle and when you wobble and you eat the whole bag of granola in one night. I want you to hear my voice and yours say, I'm just practicing. I have a daily practice. When you start to see your life as a practice, you'll find that compassion and patience and understanding all the things that you most need, they're right there. Because when we practice, it creates space. So turn the page. page in your journal because that's what we're doing. We're using this journal. So if you want to take a deep breath and leave a blank page between each of these, I give you full permission to use this journal. So I want you to reflect on what can you practice today. Okay? What can you practice today? Allow your present self to meet you. She's here. Okay? Maybe you're going to practice listening within. Maybe you're going to practice introducing yourself to someone new. Maybe you're going to practice walking a little slower across the room. Maybe you're going to practice sitting and being present. What would it look or feel like to go towards love today? What would it look or feel like to go towards love today? The beautiful thing when you're practicing is that whatever it is that you hear within is exactly what it needs to be. So embrace your own language and your own flow and your own rhythm. And then what areas in your life would you like to declare that you are practicing in? And because we all like to make lists, this one's going to be pretty easy for you to do, okay? What areas could you practice in? Your relationships, the relationship with yourself. Maybe you're going to practice in your work. Maybe you're going to practice in your self-care or your personal growth. Maybe you're going to practice in saying yes to something new or your hobbies. You most likely are writing that whole list down. And that's a really good thing. Reflect on maybe some of the areas that you feel your edges, where there's a little bit of a struggle or a little bit of a challenge. Maybe that's just standing in front of the mirror and practicing embracing everything that you see about yourself. So as you are doing this reflection practice, you may find that you bumped into some blocks or some stuckness or some stickiness or some heaviness. That's okay. That's normal when we're practicing. And so I'm going to introduce you to I forgive and release. The F word. This is a tool to help you release heavy thoughts, feelings, emotions, beliefs, old stories, patterns, habits that are no longer serving you. It is a tool to help you shift from that of a more negative, heavy, to that of a more light, positive. I want you to see the word forgive as two separate words, very important. So turn the page in your journal, and I want you to write F-O-R and then a dash, G-I-V-E, forgive. And where that dash is, I want you to make a heart. You can make a heart above it, you can make a heart over the dash, whatever feels well. The word forgive, a choice to give love or inspiration or positivity away into your mind and heart for you to see, capital S-E-E, to see with the light, a different perspective with understanding and truth. Good news, I want that to go in one ear and out the other, just like it did. Why? Because you are going to gain your understanding as you practice, and that's what we're going to do. There are 3 ways to do this practice. How many?
3.
I can't hear you in the back. How many?
3.
Okay, very good. Okay, the first way is out loud, so repeat after me. I forgive and release.
I forgive and release.
I forgive and release.
I forgive and release.
3 times, you know, is always better with Nicole. I forgive and release.
I forgive and release.
Where would you do this at? Well, probably where you're by yourself, because it's kind of weird, right? So you're just going to be monitoring it off. Well, if you spend enough time with me, I'm just dropping that for all the time. Okay? The second way is mindfully. So right now, I want you, without speaking, in your mind, with the voice, say the affirmation, I forgive and release. Here we go. So where can you do this at?
Anywhere.
Anywhere. At that work meeting, at that family function, in Target, wherever you are. Okay? And the third way to do the practice is by writing it down or typing it in your notepad on your phone. Now, it does not need to be written down. That's very important. How many ways are there to do this?
3.
I knew I'd get 3 in there. Okay, very good. So, turn the page in your journal. And yes, it is much easier to write I forgive and release at the top of your journal and then just begin wildly listing. But that's how you make your to-do list. And your to-do lists are a mile long. If you were to write I am going to do, you would probably only put 5 things on that list. So we are going to write I forgive and release for each line that we write down. Okay? Now, do you need to have the dash in between? No, you can merge the word back together. So go into your journal, pick a line and write I forgive and release. And then I want you just to fill in the blank with anything that might feel heavy. There's nothing too big or too small that you can't forgive. If you woke up this morning and you were feeling some feels, just write that down. I forgive and release feeling the feels. You don't need to know exactly what it is that you're feeling. Okay? That of love, a higher power knows. If you woke up feeling some sensations in your body or have some body ailments, write those down. Give love away into these things. You have a free will. You have to choose. All that is required right now is a mustard seed of willingness, which you all already have, and a mustard seed of an open mind. I want you to take courage here. I want you to go within, find those edges, and lay them down. Just like the ocean, the waves are going to roll in, and you're going to write. And then the waves are going to roll out, and you're going to listen to the music. You're going to take a sip of your favorite beverage that's in front of you. You're just going to breathe until the wave rolls back in. When we forgive, we're not saying that it doesn't matter. We're saying that it matters so much that we're willing to give love away in so that we can see with the light a different perspective. When something feels heavy, you know that there's an opposite feeling. you're speaking it out loud, saying it mindfully, or writing it down, it will move in you. This practice works. After 13 years, not a day goes by that I'm not forgiving. Forgive and release not feeling enough. Forgive and release your shoulds. Forgive and release not putting yourself first. Forgive and release feeling disconnected. It is normal to feel the resistance. When you feel the resistance, I want you to hear my low, deep voice saying, this is a really good thing. When you feel the resistance to want to meet whatever it may be with the affirmation, I forgive and release, you know you're in the exact right spot, that if you can take that mustard seed of strength and meet it with the practice, that same resistance is going to turn into a miracle, and you're going to feel it. You're going to see it. You're going to think about it differently. And when that happens, you're going to hear a voice inside that says, I forgave and released that. This works. I'm going to try it again. And again. And again. And you keep using it. And it strengthens what I call your love muscle. Just like weights strengthen your actual muscle, this practice can help strengthen your love muscle. So there's always lots of guidance that I can give. And the beautiful Melissa has taught me the power of having silence. But I'm still getting a little nudge to share some more. You're going to probably have some things come up out of left field today in your mind. And I just want to tell you that's okay. It's coming up because it now realizes that you have a tool in your toolbox that can give it away out of you. So just meet it with I forgive and release. Stay close to this practice today, okay? Use this collective energy and use forgive and release, and it'll strengthen you, and you'll find tomorrow that something may come in your day, and you'll remember that you have this practice. So as we create space, it's important that we are intentional how we fill the space. So let's just go with a little analogy for a second. Okay, envision your closet. Okay, got it? Some of you were like, we need that organized. This girl up front. A little shout out to my twin here. Okay, envision your closet. You just cleared out some clothes and you've made some space and it feels good. Depending on your shopping habits, that closet might be filled in a day, a weekend, a week, 2 weeks, a month, but the space gets filled again. Space just likes to be filled. So you've been creating lines and lines of space. For every line that you write down today is like going a mile within yourself. Okay? So we're going to be intentional with how we fill this space that you've been creating. So we're going to work with AM Affirmations. So repeat after me. I am connected.
I am connected.
I am supported.
I am supported.
All right, lift it up a little bit here. I'm inspired.
I am inspired.
No, I'm empowered.
I am empowered.
I'm held.
I am held.
Your voice matters. Here we go. I'm enough.
I am enough.
I am whole.
I am whole.
Oh, this feels good. I am practicing.
I am practicing.
I am loved.
I am loved.
I am present.
I am present.
I am trusting the process.
I am trusting the
I
process.
am honoring my journey.
I am honoring my journey.
tool to help you connect with your present self, soften the negative voice within, and cultivate your vision. Turn the page in your journal and write number 1, I am, and fill in the blank with one of those affirmations that we just read out. And then go number 2, I am, and write another affirmation. Yes, it's much easier to write I am at the top of the journal and then just list words. But the prompts are important because what we put after I am is what we think, it's what we see, it's how we move in the world. Okay? As you start to do this, you are going to hear your own I am affirmations. We just created space. Your present self has more space for this wisdom to speak. So as you begin to hear your own words, write those down. I have written over 80,000 I am affirmations in 13 years. You today are invited to go towards 108. And when you arrive, I want you to tell me, text me, Instagram me, or email me and say, I arrived. And then once you arrive, guess what? You can begin again at number 1. So we are going towards 108. I want you to shine light on your titles, such as a mother, a wife, a girlfriend, a dog mom, a daughter, a sister, an aunt. Then I want you to shine light on the things that you enjoy doing. If you like gardening, you're a gardener. If you're a photographer, you like photography, but you're not formally trained in photography, you're going to forgive and release that, and then you're going to write down I'm a photographer. Okay? You can write down that you're a yogi. If you've got nicknames that make you feel good, anything that are your titles, I want you to write that down. You may need to do some forgiving and releasing around some of these titles, ladies. And then you're going to put a positive adjective before that, such as I'm an amazing mother. I forgive and release not feeling like I'm enough as a mother, for example. Now your present self might give you a duplicate affirmation. Forgive and release if you're trying to control it and you want it all to be different. Okay, that was the first time I ever set out to write 108 I am affirmations. Okay. Embrace the duplicates. If you were to only practice a Post-it note's worth of affirmations, it would be your duplicates. So if you hear a duplicate, write it down. And then you can also underline them. So some of you might be wondering, am I writing down statements that are true about myself? Yes. Am I writing down affirmations that I don't believe to be true about myself? Yes, but you'll probably have to meet that with I forgive and release to clear some space, okay? That's why these practices go hand in hand. And then there might just be what I call neutral affirmations, where you're just like, that feels good. So you have a combination of all of these. Stay close to forgive and release. If you're writing something down or you hear something and you're not really sure how you're going to get it, forgive and release it. And then write it down because you're going to practice. You're practicing. This work that you're doing today, right now, can never be taken from you. It can never be lost. If this is the only time that you ever write I am affirmations, this is a powerful time. And the work that you're doing right now is working. So I want to remind you that there's nothing that you need to do. to have a daily practice. You just need to remind yourself that you have one. You've already started. Take a deep breath. Let's repeat after me. I have already started.
I have already started.
And this feels really good.
This feels really good.
And there's nothing I actually need to do.
And there's nothing I actually need to do.
Oh, I feel alive. I'm absolutely honored and grateful to stand here, shaking still in my shoes, and rise in practice with all of you. We close our practice with the affirmation, I forgive and release this practice. So repeat after me, I forgive and release this practice.
I forgive and release this practice.